dating back to the 1800s. I'll show you the contrast in just a few minutes, basically. Right now you're seeing the most beautiful part. Right after, I'm gonna go in the worst, like the really ghetto of Montreal-Nord. There's bike path you can go really far with. You could technically go all across Montreal, basically. The house on the right there, on the brick one. I think it's 1850, the year it was built. So 150 something years. Oh, 174 years. Still holding, like. New houses we're making won't last that long for sure. It's not made to last anymore. I'll go up at one of the little streets on the right somewhere just to show you. It's mostly houses and duplexes. I'll do another tour when it's nicer outside also. Look here, it's houses from 1950 to 2000-ish. Most of these. They're not the most expensive ones, They're just cool. I was going there when I was really, really young. Primary, call it, yeah, in English I think it's kindergarten school. I think that's the name. You see the neighborhood is old. There's big trees and mature trees. So someone buying a property here will get grass and huge trees because it's not all new. So. Most of these houses on the left are really expensive, but they don't have access to water. They're like basically on it, but they don't have any. I don't think it's allowed for them to put a dock or anything. There's a few of them for sale right now. Mostly $1 million over, some a bit under than $1 million, but not many, I would think. Old house with the S-Class in front. It's really another one for sale on my left. Waterfront, but like I said, they don't have access. They don't have any like beach or sand. The water is mostly brown because it's a river. It's a high flow river. That's why they don't allow docks, I think. Too much current. They would eventually push the docks. Because there's an electric dam on top of that river. This dam is for electricity. So yeah, electricity, and you come here and then it's like really cheap housing, cheap apartments, kind of rundown. There's a mall on the right. It's like it goes from 800 to $1 million to like less than 1,000 a month. These rents used to be really cheap, but with everything in COVID, it really went up. So now they're like 1,000, close to that, I think. I'll turn on one of the like ghetto streets. There's a bike path on my right. Here also, it's not expensive. Ghetto streets, I guess you could say. So, I used to live there when I was young. These potholes, my God. I used to live like on the left here, right there. Really ghetto. These apartments are, when I was young, my mom was paying like $300 a month, but that was like 20-something years ago. That's on the left, a refuge for women, or like if she's pregnant at 18 years old and she doesn't have any resources or anything to help her out, there's everything she would need there, and accessible food and whatever. Well, that's the kind of thing that's really good for us here. On the right, that's a fire department, and this is the street where there's the most trouble, I would say. It's the most problematic road. Especially on the right here. There's often, gangs and whatever. But here it's not bad right now because man, these potholes, Jesus, that's so ghetto, man. Could easily fucking explode a tire here, like. Here, close, on the left. The road I was at just before was the worst one, I'd say. There's a good chance if you walk alone that night or whatever that you might get robbed or get into some like trouble, people searching for trouble on you. But it depends on how you react. Some of them will be cool. It depends. If you're young and have like a bike, they might steal it from you. They're not all bad guys. Right? Some are just chilling there and selling drugs, but besides that, they don't cause trouble. It's not all bad, you know. Can't see shit. Right through here. Here, this is one of the big boulevards. But more and more with time, I see people coming from different places living here. Some are visiting because here we have a lot of Asians. And they often have relatives living in New York. So we see New York plates and New Jersey plates often here because of that. They come and visit and whatever. So it's one of the particular things here. On the right there's Pixies now. Bikes you can like rent, pay with your phone and whatever. We didn't have that before. It was a thing that was introduced in downtown mostly, and then it spread out around Montreal and different neighborhoods. I think it's a good thing. These things. Spun a little bit. Here there's really a lot of cops here. Like, everywhere I showed you basically is like that. Because it's the ghetto, crimes and stuff, so they're always looking out for people or just doing some like investigating on people. I'll show you this summer, like the street I was telling you that was the most troublesome. You'll see like sometimes like 100 people chilling there, smoking joints and selling drugs. What the fuck is he doing, man? He needs a drawing of me telling him like, hey, you can go. So yeah, we're back now on the main, I'd say, street, because this is like the streets you can enter Montreal-Nord with. And the streets where like there's dealerships and malls. Every city has that like that main street, you know, principal road of some sort. I'll go. There's a mall ahead. I'll try to go there. Show you guys. It's in a bad neighborhood. It's like, oh my god, I can move that. It's a bad neighborhood, but it's not like as bad as people think. Like when I tell people like I don't work in Montreal-Nord, but when I tell people that I'm living there, they often say, oh, it's really bad over there, there's people getting shot or whatever. No, it's like that all over Montreal and just Quebec in general. There's crimes everywhere, gangs and like drug. So it's like not really specific to a neighborhood anymore like it was before. Before it used to be way more like concentrated into one place. And I feel like it's not really like that anymore. There's QDC right there. You can buy weed. Illegal weed. In Montreal-Nord is like the perfect spot. It's really a good spot for drugs. Pizza Hut. A Walmart over there. Like, I'll just show you like this. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah, there's Walmarts everywhere. But this one had it wasn't a Walmart before. It was like a field of grass, and there was like a Florida plate. That Tesla had a Florida plate. Yeah, that Walmart before there was nothing there. It was right across. Now there's a Canadian Tire right here on the left. I don't know if you're gonna see. Yeah, you can see it right now. The Canadian Tire is like used to be a Zellers before, which is like a Walmart, but a Canadian version of Walmart. I used to work there, and then that closed down, and eventually I decided to go work somewhere else. It basically closed down because Walmart opened right beside it, and Walmart was like bigger, just better, cheaper, more products. So it makes sense. It just died for obvious reasons. But here the demographic is pretty young. Not many old people, mostly young. Young Asians and Arab people, a lot of times. little tour of Montreal North. I think 40 minutes is enough. I've been living there since I was born and still live there. So. What's good is that, like, you're in Montreal, but you don't have to deal with like parking issues like in Montreal, and it's less crowded, cheaper to live in. So it's like I think that's why also I see more and more people in the community here. So certainly an interest. Some milk. There's a couple thrift shops also, places you can buy used appliances. Well, that's good also, like for people don't have a lot of money here, so it really makes sense. I had this G-Wagon for so long. Even when I was younger, I was passing here with my bike and I was seeing that G-Wagon. Over the time of years, they changed the roads here and made it a bit more beautiful, I guess. There's improvements that have been made. That's for sure. PT Cruiser, oh my god. PT Cruiser. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. There's even, like, here there's always a dog guarding, because there's been a lot of stealings and hold-ups. Peace.